Greetings. Today, we embark on a vital journey, understanding meaningful reconciliation with Indigenous peoples in Canada. This isn't just a concept, it's a call to action for all of us, especially corporate leaders and employees. Our path begins with the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, or TRC. Its mandate was clear: to document the experiences of residential school survivors and to foster healing across the nation. The TRC's 94 calls to action provide a roadmap for improving relationships between Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples. These are not suggestions, but essential steps forward. Corporate responsibility is paramount, especially Call to Action 92. This urges the adoption of the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, UNDRIP, as a foundational framework for reconciliation. Education and training are crucial. Equip your staff with knowledge of Indigenous history, the legacy of residential schools, treaties, and Indigenous rights. This builds intercultural competency and anti-racism. Meaningful consultation and consent are non-negotiable. Corporations must build respectful relationships and obtain free, prior, and informed consent from Indigenous peoples for any economic development projects. Economic reconciliation focuses on restoring generational wealth. This means fostering partnerships, prioritizing Indigenous procurement, and creating equitable employment opportunities. Ensure Indigenous peoples have equitable access to jobs, training, and education within the corporate sector. This is about creating pathways to success and shared prosperity. Long-term sustainable benefits for Indigenous communities must be at the heart of all economic development. This ensures lasting positive impacts beyond the immediate project. Incorporate Indigenous-focused corporate social responsibility, or CSR, into your business operations. This demonstrates a genuine commitment to ethical and responsible practices. Building awareness starts with cultural awareness training. This fosters environments where diversity is appreciated and communication is always respectful. Practice meaningful land acknowledgements at meetings and events. Understand the difference between an acknowledgement and a welcome to territory, which is delivered by an Indigenous person. Respect cultural protocols. Engage with Indigenous people in a manner that honors their traditions, including introductions, storytelling, and gift-giving. This builds trust and rapport. Invite elders and knowledge keepers to share their wisdom. Offer a tobacco offering as a sign of respect, recognizing their invaluable contributions to our collective understanding. Support Indigenous businesses and entrepreneurs. Actively seek out and invest in their ventures, contributing directly to Indigenous economic self-determination. Invest in community support and training programs for Indigenous people. These investments empower individuals and strengthen communities from within. Forge strong partnerships with Indigenous communities. Ensure their involvement in project planning and post-project restoration, fostering true collaboration. Philanthropy plays a role too. Organizations like the Circle on Philanthropy and Aboriginal Peoples in Canada promote artistic collaborations, bridging cultures through creativity. On an individual level, learn a greeting in a local Indigenous language. Read books by Indigenous authors. Support Indigenous artists. These small acts make a big difference. Engage with media. Download Indigenous podcasts, follow positive stories. Learn your local history, including any residential schools, and visit their sites with respect. And importantly, gently counter racist or stereotypical comments with fact-based information. Be an ally in fostering understanding and respect. Reconciliation is built on mutual respect, truth-sharing, and equity. It requires political will, joint leadership, and unwavering accountability. Supporting Indigenous cultural revitalization and integrating Indigenous knowledge systems are essential for a truly reconciled future. This is a journey we take together. These 50 acts are just the beginning. For a deeper dive into actionable steps, we invite you to purchase the full 365 acts of reconciliation in the bio. Let's build a better Canada together.